Ava. Hey, Augie. Yes, Ava, you made it first. Oh, I changed one of them. Okay. God damn, it's got out of here first. Also, I've seen your comment too, Ava. Love it. Was there earlier today, actually. And I saw your favorite song popped up again. Yeah. Okay, I guess so. Okay, I guess so. Well, alright, Deshaun, since you asked, I'm gonna read it. I didn't know there's a place to do it. Let me find it real fast. I didn't save this docs actually. Alright, let's see. Did I hear that YouTube was down? I figured that out actually. I was texting Demonic about that because he posted a video. And what is weird because I found it. So what it weird was because like literally when I was watching his video, it was on my phone. It's buffers like the beginning of the video buffers, and it's talking about there was an error, backplay error occurred, and I was like, okay, this is just weird, because like, YouTube was working fine earlier today, and then I come back home, and then it goes back down. I was like, what the fuck is going on with YouTube? So I text him. I was like, hey, your video's public and everything, and so I'm thinking my phone's over here messing up. So, I'm thinking, oh yeah, my phone's acting up, whatever. Then I text him, I was like, it might be a YouTube glitch. So guess what? It's a YouTube glitch. And I mean, it's not a surprise because, there was time where Instagram was down for like a day, and it came back up. I think Facebook was on the same thing. I mean, they're both under the same thing, so yeah. I figured it was like some weird ass YouTube glitch that was happening. Um, Never happened before, but at least to my knowledge, never happened before. Oh, look at that! We got a new member in the dance server. Sweet. It's amazing. I don't know how people keep finding it, but okay. Welcome to the dance server, buddy. Hope you have some fun. Anyway, speaking of which, the servers, we're about to lose brain cells tonight. Recently tonight I really wanted to just record, but I couldn't. Um, can't really tonight, like I really was planning to. But tonight we're gonna lose some more brain cells because in my previous live stream I talked about this teenager person named Mr. Xander, and so Xander, for context, for those who have been listening, Xander is a Aaron Fector supporter. I already found it. I'm looking at it right now, actually. I just scrolled up through the messages. Which I think you sent it both. Was this the same one you sent before? I think this is the same one you sent before. I just know you sent it earlier today. Oh, yeah, you did. I'm reading the message now. Okay, so anyway. So Xander is a Aaron Fector supporter. He's Aaron Fector's #1 fan. He supports Aaron, supports Billy Bob's Wonderland. Aaron told him to get off the internet because it's for losers. And I kid you not, right? Xander made a whole doc of CEI Rocket Fire Explosion 50th Anniversary Reboot. And it's an interesting read, honestly. I never read it. I only seen like screenshots because Deshaun is sending us like in our little group chat and stuff. And I'm gonna read it now. So because it's amazed me how far Xander has done. Not done, but as far as Xander is, especially some other stuff that has happened. So anyway, it reads the Rockfire Explosion, Creative Engineering Inc. Rockefire's 50th anniversary era changes, written by Xander Atkins. So here we go. Yes, warning: this documentation may contain removal or iconic Rockfire characters. Here we go. Reese here. This is the 50th anniversary era for the Rockfire Explosion, and the factory that created the band and its restaurants, Chuck E. Cheese, took over Showbiz Pizza Place. Okay, so cool. Back in the 1980s, Showbiz made its first location in Kansas City, Missouri, with its first beta band, the Wolfpack 5, that features two familiar band members, Fats Geronimo the Gorilla and Beach Bear. Which, honestly, Beach Bear was the only original member from the Wolfpack 5. I mean, yes, it makes sense. Okay, I'm giving this one. But his name was not Fats Fats Geronimo. It was Fats something. Well, with an S. It was just Fats, not with a Z. But I'm gonna give him credit where credit is due for right now. Okay, anyway. Dingo the dog was changed to Duke LaRue, and Minnie Mozzarella changed to Missy. Oh yes, that's really great. Okay, cool. So he knows a little history about that, even though Queen was not acknowledged in this thing. Alright, anyway. Finally, the Wolfman himself became Rolf the Wolf and had a ventriloquist puppet, Earl Smurl. Alright, cool. So, Xander, he got some really great history. He knows his stuff. I am gonna sit here and imagine that the rest of it is all accurate information, and I'm not about to sit here and bitch about some misinformation. This kid is gonna swing at his ass. Okay, continue on. In the mid-1980s, Showbiz merged with Chuck E. Cheese Peacetime Theater and created the company Showbiz Peacetime Inc. But later in 1989, they created Rockfire Explosion, and Showbiz, Aaron Fector, was asked to give up the rights to Showbiz. Or the Rockfire rights to Showbiz. Where did Billy come from then? Exactly. But he rejects it and decided... Oh no, and they decided to use conscientification. You know, I love it how the fact that he puts these things in all quotes, and sometimes his sentences are really clear. Good English, my friends. By changing all Rockfire characters into Chuck E. Cheese, or formerly known as Much Bigly Band, Billy Bob Earl and Antioch is no longer used. Yeah, I guess. I mean, Antioch was the wink, you know. But can we just talk about how, yeah, he's not he didn't create Showbiz, he created, yeah, exactly. So stupid. Lord. But yeah, guys, in the mid-1980s, Showbiz merged, created Showbiz Inc. By in late 1989, at least 1989. I mean, I don't know for sure. We're gonna say 1989, guys. Showbiz wanted the rights. Aaron said no. Create Conjugication. That's a whole story for another day, right? Okay, moving on. CEC Business went so well in 2012. Okay, let's talk about this right here. CEC's business went so well in 2012. Yeah, debatable, because as far as I remember and recalling from my actual factual histories, they almost died in the 90s, in the 2000s. So saying, oh, they went so well in 2012, yeah, okay, that's great. Like the fact that they almost didn't fucking die in the 90s. And they almost hit bankruptcy with Studio C. Come on, people. Let's get your history together. But he's just summing this up here, and I'm not about to judge on this one. With a rockstar error, worst of all in this very decade. Okay, well, that makes a lot of sense. They got rid of the animatronics. That's something they've been trying to do. Replacing it with a dance floor and a big screen TV. Wow, buddy, that's so amazing. I can do this right now. Almost all locations around the United States has gotten that remodel. They call it a 2.0. But ladies and gentlemen, they call it a fun center. We don't call them 2.0s anymore, guys. They are now called fun centers. That's so great. Fun centers. Tell me about it. Okay. If it's not bad enough, they used to do covers of the copyrighted songs, but now they're making poor written songs. Then it's worse as Baby Shark, including the songs from CoComelon. I'm sorry, what? What? If it's not bad enough, they used to do own covers of copyrighted songs, but now they're making poor written songs that is worse as Baby Shark, including songs from Coco Melon. I had never heard anything from Coco Melon or Baby Shark, but I'm sorry if this kid understands anything about music licensing deals and a lot of other stuff nowadays. And if he thinks that they just went ahead and got out the rights and everything, ladies and gentlemen, music licensing is trash. I mean, it's horrible. But um, I'm gonna speak it right here. Not all of the songs are poor written songs. I mean, some of them are poor written songs. Like we can make a whole list about this, but they do some sound like parodies, or as we call them, sample songs. Even though you can't, pay the royalty rights from the music company, because everybody wants to have a piece of the pie of different stuff. Just saying, right? Okay. They even overuse Kids Bop, which is absolutely true. That's in the contract. Got rid of tokens, I mean, for the better, I guess. And the atmosphere to make Chuck E. Cheese more fun, where a kid can be a kid. Okay. Debatable, I guess. Debatable. But it goes on to say here, but worst of all time is that other family restaurants such as McDonald's, Pizza Hut, and even Taco Bell remodels became blanky, gawky, heartless, and even woke. Welcome to this generation, my friends. This is so amazing. Recently, Cracker Barrel logo changed and got the man's with the barrel. They're removing everything that Americans... oh yeah, there you go. But it also... I can't do this anymore. It's a sample. Let's Have a Party is a sample off of Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. I don't even know, bro. This is my first time reading this. Honestly, man, this is the first time reading this, bro. I'm surprised. So I got to redo everything in my script, ladies and gentlemen. I got to say, Chuck E. Cheese is woke. Everything they're doing is woke. Xander just proved to me, you guys, that Chuck E. Cheese is woke. I don't know how, bro, but I don't know how, but they're woke. Thanks, Xander. Anyway, let's continue on here. But it all gonna change once we do something about this. If I become CEO of Creative Visionary Inc., oh god, and buy the rights of the Rockefeller, we'll need a special team to destroy the competitors, these rogues in Americana. Oh, Americana. Jesus. Hey, Emo. Destroyers. Make wars to stop the madness of modern text and have 3 important things. Oh god, here we go. Number 1. Autistic of all ages. This is absolutely... Hey, Victoria. This is absolutely... Okay. Culture Pots and Americana. The children. Help them experience old text. Oh, God. Most of all, destroy Chuck E. Cheese for good if they reuse to stop this and take over as a new home of Rockefeller and Showbiz? Wow, destroy Chuck E. Cheese for good? Not like Chuck E. Cheese is dying already. I'm sorry. Like, destroy Chuck E. Cheese for good. They refuse to stop this. That's crazy. And take over a new home for the Rockefeller and Showbiz. Can somebody tell them that Showbiz is like under Chuck E. Cheese, and like Aaron didn't create a Showbiz? I'm sorry. Did I miss something here? Did I miss something here? Like did I miss something in this sentence? Did I miss something in this sentence? I don't know. Maybe I missed something in this sentence. Maybe my history is far off, guys. Maybe I don't know company's history anymore, because it's amazed me how some fans, Rockfire fans, no offense to you guys, think that let me shut up. Okay. Anyway, now here are the planned concepts. Oh no. This is literally the whatchamacallit, like the oh god, it's like the reverse. No, it's like what Showbiz tried to do back in the 90s with the Rockefeller. It's all over again. Lord help me. Okay. Missy Mozzarella species is going to be changed into a cat instead of a mouse for modern era of Rockefeller due to mice being overused in species and cartoons and mascots and companies, in my opinion. Interesting. Like change to different a different species, in a kids' pizza restaurant. Okay, so I mean, we got Mickey Mouse and Disney, we got Chuck E. Cheese and the pizza restaurant. But did Showbiz say they wanted a mouse actually in the first place? Let's keep this 100. Did Showbiz say they wanted a mouse because Disney had a mouse, Chuck E. Cheese had a mouse? What did Aaron said? Aaron said, no, I don't want a mouse. We want a fox. Showbiz said, screw you, we're picking a mouse. Like, why are you doing this? Anyway, okay, no, I said that. She's a bass guitarist and vocalist. Her name is Kathy Katarina. And ladies and gentlemen, here's the artwork of the lovely. I'm flipping this around. Here's Kathy. Lovely artwork. You know what? I'm not about to judge. He's a teenager. I am not about to judge this. I'm just reading this for funsies. But yeah. Whatever you guys want to judge it, that's up to you guys. Let's see what else he's have here. Okay. Here we go. He said he's creating an OC to replace Rolf and Earl. Oh my god, this is what I read earlier. Is due to the related things of his personality, what's going on in America right now, which actually, I honestly gotta agree with this statement right here. Don't get me wrong. Greedy, impatient, and spoiled CEOs. Okay, that makes a lot of sense here. Calling names, bad languages. Come on, phone, let's focus. Thank you. Phone, tablet. And of course, bullying. Hey, 3 reasons to that's going on in America right now. I love it. If you remember Queenie the Fox from the Wolfpack 5, hey, we were just talking about her. Then I'm gonna bring her back with a different name and different personality. Her name, Princess. Her gender, female. Her animal species is a fox. That's amazing. Personality, hippie princess by her name. Others kind, shy, sweetie, adorable, autistic, and enthusiastic, only in fear. She loves animals, baby animals, unicorns, rainbows, butterflies, and other things that are cute. Painting, growing flowers, helping the environment, wishing for a world peace, helping and play with her Rockfire friends, and even mostly her crush, Billy Bob. What the world have we gone into? Hey, John. Of course, she gets frightening up heights, Halloween, Venus flytraps, oh god, scary things, bugs, rumors, wait, what? News from bad to worse, confessions and confusions, being alone, adventures, wait, what, stuck in small rooms, getting stuck at things she can't get out of, and being foxnapped. Oh, damn, I can't do this no more. She's the vocalist and a tambourine. She gonna use Chucky's and Yoki's. Where did Yoki came from? Hey, Cheddar. Where did Yoki came from? What? We're losing brain cells tonight, Cheddar. Thanks for joining us. Of course, she's autistic. She can't speak. She uses her fox's noise to express her feelings. What does a fox say? And sometimes, what she needs / wants, she even does some ballet moves to express her feelings too. She flaps her arms when she's excited sometimes. When something's not right, she twists her ears. Her tail vibrates. Can't do this. The only thing she used on real words is singing. Finally, whenever Princess is calmed down, close to her crush, Billy Bob, and or relaxed, she purrs like all foxes do, but beautifully. Oh god, I'm about to throw up actually. Her favorite music is classic and opera. Her hobbies: singing, ballet dancing, poetry writing, flower gardening, and an artist. This is literally like I'm hearing about Bella B, but if her personality was 10 times worse than what. Oh, I'm sorry, she doesn't have a personality. Oh, my bad, I'm sorry. But this is like literally hearing what Bella will look like if she actually had a good person. I mean, a crazy personality. You know what? She don't have personality. Listen that there. And this is Princess, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely. Again, what you guys want to take this one is totally up to you guys. All BillyCon events canceled and Snap reference will be removed due to toxic and disgraceful fans. Ladies and gentlemen, BillyCon will be canceled for good. What's next? Are we gonna have VoloCon? Let's not get to talk about BillyCon. Anyway, yes, all Billy Bob attendance canceled. Oh, you've been quiet. You've been quiet, my friend. So supposedly this is amazing. This teenager named Xander, he's like one of Aaron's super fans. I'm not gonna say what else. I know you're friends with Aaron, so I gotta keep it. You know, I'm gonna keep it PG. And he's on the verge of defending Aaron for like anything. I'm gonna send it to you. You're tired of this now? Well, too late, buddy. I'm on page 5. We gotta read all 8 of these. So if you're gonna lose some, I'm gonna lose some. Oh, you guys are gonna love this one or hate it. I mean, let's say hate. But anyway, next, we'll probably need all the following fans who have private Rockfire shows in their garages. Ah, yes, in their garages. That's so amazing. Some of them do got there in their garages actually. Um, and other places to be transported back to the factory so we can save those animatronics for a new Billy Bob's Wonderland location, but keep them in mint condition as possible as we can. Oh, and including the leftovers animatronics from Chuck E. Cheese's that still have the 3 stays left, including Pinesville, North Carolina. You know what? There's only 2 locations left that has 3-stage boss, and that's Pineville and that is Springfield. Do not touch Pineville. My Pinesville had nothing to do with this. You know what? Jesus Christ. It's not like Jack Turner all over again. But take off the Chuck E. Cheese band costumes off from them and put them in a museum for historical nostalgia reasons. This is a reverse conjugification, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, this is a reverse conjugification. When was this? This was recently, buddy. Like, this was recently. Welcome to the club. Like, yeah, just basically all Rockfire Test's garages. Actually, there is a Rockfire show that's actually housed in the garage, believe it or not, actually. So, yeah. Coincidence, huh? Yeah, what in the constant unification? Yeah, tell me about it. And the bestest part of all, we also, in parentheses, ladies and gentlemen, y'all chill about Pinesville. If we make enough cash, I need to buy back Showbiz Pizza name from CEC Entertainment Inc. Okay, have fun with that. And if they'll go bankrupt and shut down permanently, no Chuck E. Cheese ever again. Y'all are really shut down, kids. They ain't touching Pinesville. We'll take the slogan where a kid can be a kid whenever they like it or not, whether they like it or not. Okay, he's not good at typing English. Because all the horrible damage they done, and including getting rid of what makes Chuck E. Cheese more fun. Sky tubes, ball pits, and the atmosphere they used to have. I'm sorry, but the sky tubes and the ball pits became a safety hazard. Literally, and the sky tubes became a safety hazard. Pee-pees and poo-poos and all the other stuff. Same thing with the ball pits. The pee-pees and the poo-poos. And that's like, oh my god. Okay, that's great. To their own locations. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Pee-pees and poo-poos, guys. That's why McDonald's got rid of their ball crawls and other stuff, honestly. As in the remodels that destroy and rid the animatronics, and including getting rid of oh, sorry, I'm reading the same thing. Anyway, also, for all shows locations, we need to make an appointed policy of Jesus Christ, you're gonna like this one. Never allowing social media, mobile phones, and all influencers in the locations. They will be perspective, or basically, they'll basically be kicked out of the stores, if they go filming, guys. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are a influencer, a content creator, or any kind of filming, you will be kicked out of the store. You'll be kicked out. Get everything going to bed. Good night, bro. Good night, bro. Yeah, the pee-pees and the poo-poos. You losing brain cells? Good. I'm so glad. Amazing, man. That could be having the Norwalk or Willdale CC situation. Exactly. But Callie, I can understand because Arte Kearney was on the move during those times. Then a full animatronic Yogi Bear show. What the Yogi Bear got to do with this? Is gonna be for the Jellystone Hotel Resorts as an attraction. Here are the characters' animatronics. Oh, okay. You're talking about something that Aaron Prichter didn't even done. That was showbiz. That was creative presentation, buddy. Let's not go too far. We're going too far. Center stage, Ralph will be Yoki. Boo Boo needs animatronic design, a new animatronic design, as they say, for him to stand on stage. Missy will become Cindy Bear. Doesn't this sound familiar? I don't know, maybe it's just me. Stage right. Uncle Clunk will be Ranger Smith. Okay, what the hell did Uncle Clunk got to do with this? And here's the picture of it. Sadly, artwork isn't made for that plan yet, so this is literally photos from. You know what? Okay, cool. We know. Here's a new sign. Hey, lovely sign, huh? Page 7. We're almost done, children. No, boy, you ain't leaving until I say you dismissed, Jasper T. Now sit your butt down and don't move until I say it's time to move. Now, okay, you gotta go eat either. Unless you ain't getting me nothing, then, okay. Goodbye, brother. Anyway, finally, a Rockafire animation motion picture is gonna be made for their 50th anniversary with a new studio called Creative Pictures. Okay, I get it. Your parents will yell at you. Look, I'll get you a hallway pass right now. Just go eat your food. It showed the modern era version of how Billy Bob started a Rockfire explosion in a huge musical number. My brain cells are dying. Imagine Chuck E. Cheese make a big, God, what they call it, a big musical number where like the band finally gets together or something. That'd be so stupid. What is up with musicals nowadays? I know they're popular, but why do we always have to have musicals? Oh yeah, I was on the concept train, and now y'all going on the creative train. Hey! It even shows some past characters from the 1980s eras, like Uncle Clunk, animals instead of humans. What? Murray D. Bird, and Rolf and Earl. Oh, okay. Awesome. Cool. Don't worry, we'll do our best to battle these good no people who done the horrible demands to modern tech to corrupt children. I mean, every company's doing that today. Hello. And the CEO who changed the Chuck E. Cheese and the restaurant to a cheap brain rot for the children. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know who to blame for this. I don't even have to say his name, but you know. Nolan Bushnell. No, I have heard that the Skytooth and Bulbous are insanitary and super hard to clean, which is absolutely true. So it's going to be hard to be removed. Which, yes, the international locations in South America? No, Puerto Rico. Yeah, thanks whoever said that in the chat. They still have it, yes. Hope you like my plans, but once I have a team, we'll make more plans than ever. If we have a chance, if we earn more money to keep creative in business, may God and Jesus be with you in your hearts. This was the artwork made by Dave Thomas. Without magic, we're just another bullshit. that is literally a Chuck E. Cheese reference right there. Wow, without the magic, we're just another piece of place. That's literally saying make magic. Without it, we're just another piece of place. Okay, that's awesome. Aaron, you know, Mr. Fector, Daddy Fector, you know, the guy that. Let me stop. Rockfire Explosion, show piece of plays, 1980 through 2030, 50 years. Wow. Creative Engineering, 1975 to 2050, 75 years. Wow. Dedicated to Bert Sam. Really? What? You just said his nickname wrong. His name is not Sam, buddy. It's Bert Sal Wilson. You know what? Let me stop. Voice of Fast Geronimo, the gorilla. Yeah, of course. And he put the respectful year, 1955 to 2023. So, okay, that's respectful. Do I have any? Okay, photos taken from Jacksonville. Yeah. And where's the other ones? What about God, what's his name? What about Sean? Where's Sean dedication? Where's Sal's brother dedication? I don't know if people heard or not, but Sal's brother also did recently pass away months back. Sal's brother, I forgot his name. He was the voice of the Sun character in the early show tapes. So yeah, but where's their dedication at? Where's the dedication to Dave Thomas? Because we all know Dave Thomas passed away too. So where's that dedication at? I mean, nothing wrong with dedicating it to Sal. Sal's great. We love Sal. But what about the other guys that recently passed away? Ladies and gentlemen, I just read to you the reboot plan that our good friend Xander, which I am not about to come on here anymore about this with this kid, because there's so much stuff on here that... Let's go down the rabbit hole. Let's see what else we got here. Hold on. I thought you knew. Yeah, I forgot his name though. Okay, I can't find the rest. I mean, besides the one that Deshaun also sent me. I don't know, man. I'm not about to have this. I'm not about to have this conversation again about John. I'm not running that. I'm not running that shit back again on this damn chat. Oh wait, I think I found it. Um. So. Um. I didn't share this the other day. This was like Tuesday, yesterday. So this is what God, what's his name? Xander said that everyone's so mean to Billy Bob's Wonderland. I think you sent this before, Deshaun, but let's run this idea back. So basically, this person said the show would be better in one rather than moving like animated huts. And he said, "Don't you all understand? These guys work so hard to restore the show, and you're being so harsh to the last public and oldest Rockfire location in the USA." Yes, it is the last public Rockfire show next to Volo Auto Museum. Thank you, and it is the oldest Rockfire location. Okay, actually, let's just say it's the oldest Rockfire location. The last public one is kind of like debatable because, like, you still got the Volo Auto Museum, but Volo is gonna close down the Rockfire for hibernation once the cold winter starts. Hey, look at that! Somebody actually mentioned it. Okay, cool. Uh, so yeah, all this other stuff. And somebody replied back, did Volo burn down? No, seriously, did Volo burn down? Somebody please tell me. I'm so curious to know about that one. Okay, so right, exactly. Um, so it said there's other public shows in Rockfire in the U.S. and yes, they work hard, but the owner doesn't care. Put that out. The owner doesn't care. It's never gonna get better. Hey, that's actually true. People try, yeah, but it's nothing. It's for nothing. I did the same at Duke and Rolf. It's better off in the dumpster until the show runs itself off the ground. And too far away from me. Billy Bob's only an hour away from me. And this person goes back saying, well, Volo still exists. Which is true. Volo still does exist. And unlike Billy Bob's Wonderland, ladies and gentlemen, Volo actually got good care, well care with their show. I said it. I said it. They got good taking care of the show. So, you know. So, buddy over here don't like criticism, and people more out here said more like, I get it's one of the last shows, but it's falling apart. It's in bad reputation. Rockfire sometimes shit's better off gone. True. Better off being dead. Also true. And also said, this shit is why they always call it Five Nights at Freddy's. Also true. Lack spice. Billy Bob's Wonderland stage doesn't help it. Appearance is so separated in a horror background. It's also overall tacky. Okay, that shit. That's all. Speak on facts, children. Should run fine when built. True. I want to take some props from Billy Bob's Wonderland. Debatable. Braylon's restoration set it up to failure. What do you think about that? You know, interesting. They got an okay. You know what? That is. Let's just go back to Xander shit. Oh, look at that. Here we go. So Buddy over here saying that since Zan and Jack Turner owns the Uncle Clunk, Billy Bob's Wonderland needs one. No, the hell they don't. And somebody correcting him saying that Zan doesn't own a Clunk, which is true. Zan doesn't own a Clunk. Dream Factory owns a Clunk. Zan works at Gulliver's now for a very long time over some shady stuff with Dream Factory. Which is true. Billy Bob's Wonderland needs to go in a dumpster ASAP, honestly. But I thought he does, and it's in the Philippines, I think. Jesus! Man really thought that... Oh, okay. No, Jack actually does own Uncle Clunk. I forgot what location his show came from, but it's in the storage video. And then he's showing his live stream, too, that he has a Clunk. He never installed Clunk. That's the thing. He still has, like... Clunk, but it's in the warehouse that he has. But unlike Jack's Clunk, Dream Factory Clunk, they had like a turntable system. So instead of like removing Clunk and stuff, I mean, sorry, removing Raw Nero, Zan just made like a little turntable system. So like where, Clunk can be like moving and stuff whenever Raw Nero are not performing. Pretty creative. I think Jack was like on the same thing, and he was kind of like he was gonna be the first one to actually do it. And I think Zan called him out on that BS. We don't, of course, we already got Show Cheese Place, guys. It's called Chuck E. Cheese. And yeah. Anyway, Buddy don't like the criticism because of Billy Bob's Wonderland. So not only he's an Aaron supporter, he's also a Billy Bob Wonderland supporter. Let's give it up for Zan, ladies and gentlemen. Zan the man. I mean, Xander, sorry. Let's give it up for Xander, everybody. Xander is the man. The man of the hour that he's amazing. I don't know what else to talk about, about him. But that documentation was something, and I apologize for a lot of people for losing brain cells in that one. Yeah. But we got to get out the way anyway because, that documentation was like, it was there. It was just be there. And sorry. It was fun. We shall not do that again. Unless Xander comes out with another documentation and is like, hey, get some reading tonight. So, yeah. Xander does need to touch grass. And it's true. But let's stop talking about Xander because that was interesting reading. I'm going to look into that again. What the heck was that? It's a good question. I don't know what that was, Emo. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. But let's talk about something else. So, my God, you guys are killing in my comment section. 18 comments? Okay, we were cooking something up here. Well, you know what? 18 comments over this lovely, disgusting AI pictures that we just saw. I love fucking Cheddar's comment from the same company that brought you Galaxy 5000. Chuck E. Cheese present this abominable macaroni AI clip. Back for seconds. Like, what did this bro? This Cheddar's made up the best comment ever. I was like, wow, like, wow. And I love this one. We're getting low sales with this one. Damn right we're getting low sales with this one. But AI, it's amazing, isn't it? Even someone actually made a goddamn comment saying that we need to fire David McKillis. And honestly, I think Mr. McKillis is aware that they're using AI, okay? So firing someone for that is, I think you need to fire the people that making these decisions. But firing someone like that is also weird, I guess. So hey, I guess they want him out the office. Shit, tell me what the hell he did wrong, and then you know what? It's like shit. Tell me what he did wrong that I don't know about. I'll tell you what he did right. But again, you know what? Tell me what he did wrong, so maybe I can go back and look into something again. I'm sorry. I had nothing against David. I had something against Mark. Right, firing the marketing team at this point. Yeah, exactly. Which it's so stupid. But no, I'm gonna admit, guys. I don't care what anyone says. This is the best rendition ever. I don't care what people say. He's literally the best one out of the whole damn group. You cannot tell me that this one is an AI. This looks like a good masterpiece render that they did out of Jasper, but it looks so goddamn cool. It looks so goddamn real. I can just stare at this picture all day and be like, this is the best artwork that they ever made out of Jasper in such a long time. And you know what? I just love it. So he's amazing. Oh shit, I think I summoned Ava again. Oh crap. But yeah, AI slop is disgusting. That at the end of the day, AI slop is disgusting. So yeah, yep, it's disgusting. So it's not my favorite, but you know, I'm gonna place a bet how long Rockstar Check will last. So depending on the direction where this company is heading to, and now that they added more or double the debt at least, we got to 2030, pals. So indicating it that they will reach 50. So I betcha in a lot of ways possible they will not make it to 60. They'll go by 50 and then they'll die after 50. So they got until 2030 to like find a way, you know. Yeah, they gotta find a way. But 2030 is like, is the deadline. Mark your calendars. September 26th, if I'm not mistaken, 2030. It's gonna be a long wait. So hopefully all of us is gonna be here, you know, still on YouTube years later thinking about this. Because remember, when the 50th anniversary hits, it's all downhill from there, you know. Just saying, they got till 2030. Long wait, I admit, but hey, you know, who thinking to make it to 100? Buddy, if Sesame Street can make it to 100 years, then I can see that. But for Chuck E. Cheese to say, oh, we're gonna make it to 100 years? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like to see that happen, but I don't think so. That'd be a interesting time if they actually do. But I doubt that. I doubt they'll go to 30. I mean, 100. Oh, another thing. Right. Okay. Now I remember what else I want to talk about Xander about, which I want to address something on here. At least everyone else in the chat, I want to address this on here. Let me find it. Can we just all I just want to speak up on here. I know it doesn't bother some people, but it might bother some people. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Let me find it real fast. No, that's not it. There's something else Deshaun had sent, actually. Okay, my mouse really do not want to click today with me. It's amazing. From our good friend Xander himself. He's saying to stop uploading the same things. So, as you guys noticed from today, this was like a month back, that Chuck E. Cheese uploaded the, disco. Oh my goodness, I now realize what this idiot just did. You got to be shitting me. Okay, yeah, I didn't realize that shit this morning until now. This idiot put a comparison from like a month ago, and I don't give a shit about the collaborations. Collaborations are fucking shits. But anyway, so if anybody noticed earlier today's video, they re-uploaded this. They re-uploaded this. They re-uploaded this with Dancing Dinosaur Party, and the let's learn to disco, easy dance for kids. The Chuck E. Cheese fun dancing bit. What the fuck is this thumbnails about? What are they doing? Jesus. What I mean, the thumbnails actually look great. I got to admit, the thumbnails sometimes look 10 times better than the original thumbnails. Okay, so anyway, look. Hear me out. This is the recent new video. Okay, this is the recent video. This is a fucking collaboration, by the way. If anybody noticed that. I don't know if people watch the Sundays videos, but okay. Moving on. No, okay, moving on. Come here, Heather. Come here, Heather. Come here. Okay, so, let me find the actual video that was released months before. Sometimes oh my god, I forgot that. Come here, Heather. Come. Okay, where the fuck is that video at? Oh, was it before all this shit? Probably so. Just scared? Good. What? Where are they? Where's the video? I know I'm not tripping, or maybe I am. Where's the video? Where's the fucking what? Oh, this isn't for all this stupid shit. Okay, it makes sense. Okay, okay. Where the fucking went? Did they took it down? Is it unlisted? Why is it went? What are we doing, Chuck? Why you gotta miss? Okay, no, wait, it says. I missed the top 10 videos. Those top 10 videos are actually really good. But anyway, what the fuck is the same shit? Swear to God, they don't make good thumbnails. Hire Cheddar be a good thumbnail artist. That'd be great. Um, um, where the fucking wait? Where the? I can't find it no more, guys. I think they took it down. Okay, it doesn't fucking matter. It does, but it doesn't. Okay, it doesn't fucking matter. Oh, you're back from eating? Okay, well, I hope you got some brain cells left in you, kid. I'm looking for that stupid... Hey, there it is! Alright, so this was uploaded a month ago. This thumbnail looks 10 times better than this shit right here. So this whole time it blinded my eyes, so that's pretty cool. So look, this was uploaded a month ago, right? This thumbnail is 10 times better than... What the fuck? It's 10 times better than... Hey, finger, let's go. What the fuck is this? Are they digging? Is she digging? Is she... What are you doing? Okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. Ladies and gentlemen, can we just please accept the fact that Chuck E. Cheese, along with many other fucking music companies, kids channels, are gonna reuse shit all the fucking time. And I mean, like, I get it. We don't like it when they re-upload content onto their channels. And I guarantee you, I can go to another kid's channel and I can find the same video that was uploaded a month ago and that was uploaded days later. Why they do that? Because a lot of channels, kids channels, may I remind you, are very lazy and very lazy on uploads. Sometimes they have a lot of good stuff, probably film, and they probably don't have, or maybe they, shit, I don't know how to explain this. Like, they'll upload them when something new drops. As of right now, the only newest thing that we had was the car ride sing-along thing. Now, I can't guarantee you if there's more stuff being filmed for Halloween. At least they filmed some new stuff. Oh, again, because we're filming this video too, but, you know, that's not the point. Still, can we, like, stop saying that, you know, going onto our pages and saying that they re-uploading the same crap over and over again? At the end of the day, they're getting their views off of it, and they're really doing good at it. I'm gonna admit that. They're really doing good on their views. So, shit, at the end of the day, get your damn views, Chuck E. Cheese. You know what people want to fucking see in your guys' shows. Walk around contents? Fuck yeah. They make the more better views than puppets and stuff, and that's no brainer. You can literally go down a whole fucking list of walk around videos and you can see how many views they got. Still, as much as I don't like the fact that they re-upload junkies and collaborations, at least it's better than the fact that how it was previous years ago. You guys remember when Chuck E. Cheese didn't upload like Jack Spit? And we literally have to wait, like, what, till, like, a Friday for a new song to, like, freaking drop? Do you remember the times when they did the afternoon fun breaks and we had to wait, like, every Friday for them to upload something new? Whether it was a song, Chucky at home playing his acoustic guitar. Be glad they're on a set list schedule now. Because I'd rather have this than waiting for every Friday knowing that, hey, Chuck E. Cheese is gonna drop a brand new video at 3 p.m. And I'd rather see them upload random junkies, stupid collaborations, or a new song every morning. Like, get my morning, not hype, but get my morning all started great. I'd rather have that than seeing them uploading every Friday, because believe me, those Fridays uploads was nothing but shit back then. And I think almost all of us did not like the Fridays uploads when the afternoon fun breaks hit um, for the fucking afternoon phone breaks and stuff. Still, I'd rather have early morning uploads. You know, it's honestly more time social media than early in the morning. Well, true. And they used to do it in the afternoon too. And then they stopped doing it in the afternoon. And then they started doing it in the morning. And it's like, wow, we're really getting the kids up early for this one. Good job, Chuck E. Cheese. You're doing a great job, actually, what you're doing. Then I missed the other schedule, what they did back in 2023, where they did like new songs, collaborations, and other stuff. What the fuck they did in 2023? Hold on a second. See, I miss that schedule. That schedule was actually good. Then they started taking a little hiatus. They started going MIA for a little while, and I was like, "What the fuck going on with Chuck E. Cheese? Why they're not uploading like shit off of their YouTube channel?" And then once the new song came out, when the show came out and it like had like a new song, we have to wait till like every fucking Friday for a new song to like fucking drop. Like we get home from fucking school, like like for a new fucking song to drop. Like you know what I mean? Like that was the worst fucking time ever. You know how many people had to wait until like clear audio for the damn fucking show tapes to come out? Like, fucking ridiculous back then. Okay, so let me just figure something out here. Gotta go down the old information hole. So right off the bat, I really feel like this. Oh wait, wrong topic. Right off the bat, gotta go down the second fucking hole. Oh, here it is. These franchises have been playing this music for this. Shut the fuck up. And eating pizza, yeah. Okay. Who's all that different? This guy sounds like a nerd. All these intros have some great entertainment qualities, whether it was the 90s or Avenger shows. Heck, even the early Rockstar shows got that great quality, then is poorly producing content. Now, of course, the shows nowadays from Chuck E. Cheese is going to have its flaws moments, somewhat good and bad. Which, of course, the entertainment department budget isn't that great. But at the end of the day, you gotta give the talented team credit for both their time and effort for putting these shows together for all guests to enjoy. I'll try to discuss the show quality in a future video, but for now, I'll try to keep this brief as possible. According to a news article that was announced on April 4, 2023, for the next 52 weeks, Chuck E. Cheese will be releasing over 100 videos every Tuesday and Saturday. Oh, yeah, exactly. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Jesus Christ, I hate hearing myself talk. Yeah, what happened to the Tuesdays and Saturdays uploads? Like, what the fuck happened with that? You know what I mean? Like, I want a Tuesday and Saturday upload. You know what I mean? I would love a Tuesday and a Saturday upload to come back instead of, like, every day. I forgot what the new content shit was, actually. I don't know, I made a post about it. But still, I want that back. Damn it. I do miss this. Right, wakey, eggs and bakey, Chucky's and Prowls are gonna make you go shaky. Exactly. That sounds like a good song. But basically, keeping up with the Fish CC channels and Spring 2023. How different was schedule back then? So, as my voice mentioned, when they were doing the upload, Tuesdays were like new songs and Saturdays were just collaborations. So they was on like the 52 weeks where they did like various new songs, with the DJ Munch remixes. Remember that was a thing back then? Ugh. And collaboration. So now it's like, God, I forgot what it was. I know the upload schedule is like so different. I think like Mondays and Wednesdays they only do like re-uploads and stuff. And I think Sundays, if I'm not mistaken, Sundays is like collaborations, I want to say. I'm not sure. Let me look, because I know I made a post about it. It's been a long time, man. It's been a long time since I, like, remember the post. So let me find it real fast. Okay, let's see. Where is that post? I realize I make a lot of good posters on here, so that's amazing. Okay. Where is it? I think I posted that picture on like the date, August. Let's say April, August. Okay. Sundays is collaboration. Tuesdays are shorts. That's amazing. Wednesdays is a song re-upload, like today. Friday is another re-upload, and Saturdays are shorts. See, I was at the prediction, like, they're gonna keep this up until Spectacular because we're gonna get brand new content. Why did I prove myself wrong? I mean, kind of right, but also wrong in that sentence. Because not only we only got two new things from October, at least one of them's in the show. Because if you want to look at the walk around version of Because We're Friends, go to a Legacy store, my friends, because they got it and they treat us like we ain't nothing anymore. And we also have the cartoon-ish version of Pumpkins in My Pocket, which I saw today at the store for the first time, and it was, I, I hate that so much. I'm sorry, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it with a gut passion. It should have stayed off the show. Really. Will the channel was? Yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous. So ridiculous. And it just, it's so ridiculous. But yeah. So apparently was talking to a fan too the other night about it because he's the one that went ahead and posted about it. So he confirmed that that's in the day show. So you know if you have go to your store and you see the the animated version of Pumpkins in My Pocket, it's in the day show. The night show only still have the shitty remix actually. I say shitty because you know I do not fuck with the DJ Mush's remixes. Some of them I do, some of them I don't. I have a whole history behind DJ Mush remixes. Let's not go there. So apparently, um, he's honestly thinking that the company is waiting until next year to put the new walk around songs in the show because if you also think about it, we didn't have Fun for All in the previous Evergreen show. It was a missed opportunity if you ask me. So hopefully next year or the next Evergreen show we get some nice walk around content in the show because god damn it corporate, why are you just treating us like the main US shows? Like shit, it's horrible. Genuine question. Hi, genuine answer. What is the best CUC song in the past 2 years? Modern Rockstar songs? That's a really good question, buddy. That's a really good question. The past 2 years. You know, I can really make a whole entire list of like top 10 best and worst Rockstar songs. Oh shit, you know what? I actually might do that actually. But what is the best out of the 2 years? Again, it's really hard to say because you really if we're talking about like a particular show. But you know what? Since I like you, I'm gonna get you my best number one option. Now you can play out the action. After these damn ads. There we go. And they gotta walk around for this bitch, I'm gonna be mad at the company. Don't touch this beauty. Funny, I was listening to this on the way home. And I'm like, wait a minute. Jonathan, sorry buddy. Jonathan, for the last time, they are not Muppets, they are puppets. Muppets are two different things. And I want to talk about this for 1 second. See, okay, you're not getting a tangent on the songs, Cheddar, which is kind of good. But I want to give a huge. I want to get this actually. Watch this. I'm doing it right now. But now, I want to talk about those puppets. People tend to shit on those puppets so many fucking times, but I don't have a problem with the puppets. I never did because I was always a big fan of the Muppets. And if we're gonna be particularly real here, what costs more money? Those stupid ass, I mean, those lovely walk-arounds. Those walk-arounds cost a lot of money. And I do not have no hatred against Matt Daniels' vision of it because, again, you can do anything with those puppets, special effects wise, green screen wise. You can you can have Jasper flying up in the fucking air, and showing his goddamn legs. Puppetry is a nice art of form, stylish, and I'm glad that the entertainment department is taking that whole new direction because, again, if you watch some of the Muppet shit, like they done shit that no one else can done before. People still trying to figure out how the hell is Kermit riding a bicycle. You know what I'm saying? Like people still trying to figure that out. How did they do this? How did they do that? They're literally learning that shit off of off of Jim's stuff. I hate when people keep saying like, "Oh, they're copying off of Jim's style. They're trying to be in the next Sesame Street." Okay, motherfucker, no, the fuck they're not, because I can guarantee you, there's a lot of other fucking kid shows out there that literally follow that same fucking footstep. You literally have Ooby, Blues Roo, fucking maybe a Lego's window or the puzzle place. Those puppet shows, they actually had interaction with fucking kids. But everybody wants to say, oh, Chuck E. Cheese is copying off of Sesame Street. The fuck they're not. Okay, let's get that one thing straight. There's other fucking kids shows that has puppets. Oh, and remind you this too. The Muppeteers, as they call them, were also on some of those kids shows too. Hello, like they're not. Okay. Sesame Street is also in worse state too. Sesame Street also lost their soul as well. If you ever watch the new seasons of Sesame Street, or at least I call it the modern day Sesame Street, they lost their touch after so long, and it's just Sesame Street isn't the same as what it used to be from when we grew up watching the show. That that's how it is. And people saying like, oh, they're a bootleg Sesame Street. Sesame Street doing 10 times, probably 10 times fucking worse than what Chuck E. Cheese is fucking doing right now. Like, you don't see Chuck E. Cheese making fucking baby puppets out of these characters. Sesame Street is doing that, alright? Like, fuck, go to Sesame Street YouTube channel and go watch the shit that Sesame Street's doing. And then come back over here saying like, oh shit, Sesame Street doing what now? Like, yeah, they're doing this now. Like, that's not the Sesame Street we grew up in. That's some of the Sesame Street that these generations are growing up in. But at the same time, it is Jim's magic. Jim walk so a lot of other puppeteers can continue on what he's doing. Which, at the end of the day, you can be thankful for these puppeteers too for carrying on Jim's legacy. Because if you think about it, and this is why I recommend people checking out Jim's documentary too. By the way, it's really good. Jim said it himself. If the people want these characters to live, then fuck, they're gonna let them live. And look where we're at now. We're years later. Jim passed away. Frank Oz moved on to something else. Jerry's gone. Richard's gone. Steve doing his Steve doing his own thing. These characters are still around. These characters are still around. I mean, yes, the Muppets, they're in a tough hole right now that we haven't seen recently for years. But it was always like that. It was always like that. Sesame Street, I'm not going to say they're in a tough hole, but they're still doing good. The Jim Henson Muppet characters, they're doing great too. At the end of the day, I don't give a shit if people say that Chuck E. Cheese are like a bootleg Sesame Street. Okay, you're saying that, you're disrespecting Jim's name. Like, shut the fuck up at this fucking point. Like, y'all being so fucking immature right now. Like, Jim walks so these future puppeteers can make a living out of this. Again, look at the other fucking kids shows that have characters that has fucking kids talking to, like, humans. Again, like I said, Blues Room, fucking Ubi, the Hoobs. Like, again, the list can go on and on. Alright? But everybody wants to shit on Chuck E. Cheese for one simple thing, and it's like, no, no, it's not. The Muppets did the exact same thing back in 2015 called Muppet Moments. And it's like, this is literally nothing new. Like, this is literally nothing fucking new anymore in this fucking world. But okay, guys, the Bootleg Sesame Street. All right, I'll make sure of that, but I do not see Chucky in the game talking about their ABCs, their 1, 2, 3s, or any heavy ass subjects that Sesame Street can handle. Because I guarantee you, the shit Sesame Street talks about in their episodes, Chucky E. Cheese could not handle fucking shit about. All right, the stuff with 9/11, the deaths, the autism, anything else that they talk about in those episodes, I guarantee you, Chuck E. Cheese could not even survive talking about one simple ass topic because those writers cannot say shit about how this character can approach it. Boom. That's the end of my fucking discussion. At the end of the day, this is Jim's work. Jim made a living, Jim made an impact. So stop shitting on Jim's fucking legacy. At the end of the day, stop shitting on his fucking legacy. Be thankful that his characters are still around doing good. Be grateful that you still have these fucking puppeteers who care about these characters, who love these characters as much as Jim did, and stop shitting on the fact that we gotta sit here and talk about the fucking Chuck E. Cheese Muppets. We're gonna stop calling them that. We are gonna call them puppets. Muppets are two different fucking things. Alright? So moving forward, they are not called Chuck E. Muppets. They are called puppets. Alright? If you want to know what a Muppet is, I can give you a definition of what a Muppet looks like. But that thing that we always see on our screens, those are not Muppets, those are puppets. Two different things, but they still use what Jim does, is creativity and fun. Okay, I'm done ranting. Exactly. Yes, the Make-Believe Band of Puppets. That's a better name for that. Now don't make me write my damn essay again, because believe me, when I start writing, I'm gonna go off and then see how great views I was on it too. So check these Muppets. This disgraceful ass name. Hey, Demonic. Okay, yeah, sorry. How big is the puppets? From what I know, they're not actually big. It goes the same thing for like, it goes for the same thing for like the Muppets too. Um, they're not really big. They're average sized puppets. On the screens, they make them look big, but they're not big in person. I remember talking to Aronzo and Austin, uh, like I think it was like 5 years ago. They when Aronzo used to work for Sesame place, or no, sorry, for the Sesame Street Live. He used to take a tour to the Muppet Workshop up in New York, and they seen like how literally like the puppets are. I think like Cookie Monster was one example. They don't look big on screen. They actually are like normal sized puppets. It's just the camera makes it look like the puppets are like big on screen, but if you ever see the puppets in person, they're like, oh, they're regular size. Remember Chad told me that one time when they were playing Chucky World, and when Matt Daniel was bringing out Phil. Phil is literally like a tiny puppet, but again, the camera makes it seem like, oh my god, he's a giant armadillo, but it's like, no, he's actually tiny. Night, Ava. But no, they're not big. They're normal sized puppets. So. Um, no. Honestly, do I know anyone? Not really. But I'm sorry to hear that your day flock. Concept Riz? Oh god! I gotta tell you something. Well, I can't say it on here though. Like, I'm gonna just tell you, like, I have to call you sometimes so I can tell you this crazy ass story. Because I can't really share it on screen. Oh, you still drinking that? I mean, I retired from the green one. I started drinking Code Red recently. So that's what I've been on a lot. I've been drinking, like, often sometimes. Like, I drink Code Red. Code Red is like my go-to now. Not the original Mountain Dew. Like I used to. I used to drink like a original Mountain Dew like a lot, but I switched over to Code Red. You can never retire from the Dew. Yeah, don't retire from the Dew, and don't be like Chris Trash, ladies and gentlemen, and get your ass in jail for stupid shit. Free Chris, by the way. Free Chris. My boy's still serving that time behind bars. Actually, speaking of which, I might go get me a damn yeah, do the do. Yep. Do the do. That's so funny. But yeah. Besides all that, filming tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. I had to test these damn mics tomorrow. It's gonna be my first time testing them. So filming tomorrow for new vlog. Uh, you'll have to replace Chris in the second Rocket Fire documentary. Yep, that's true. Really, I just turned on my phone and the notification went off. It did, but don't worry, we'll have to watch it one night, you know. We'll have to just watch the whole documentary one night. When Chris said he'll never turn his life to drugs and stuff, we gotta make sure we put in the comments that age like fine wine milk on a sweet Sunday morning. Oops. Right, exactly. The first one, yeah, exactly. I still say the Rock show with Pizza Dome was just a complete disaster. That man should have just kept his show a private show. Honestly, should have just kept that thing a private show, buddy. I get it. You want to live your dreams and stuff, but private show enough, you know. It was fair enough, but who am I to say that to judge it? You know. I'm just I don't know say I'm gonna watch it tonight, but I might watch Yogi Bear tonight. I don't know yet. I don't know what I want to watch tonight. I know I got filming tomorrow to do, which is I guess gonna be fun. Gotta make sure I put everything in the car, you know, filming wise. Mics, selfie stick. About to go back to the location tomorrow to Chuck's again and film. About to go to Spare Halloween and film. Shenanigans gonna happen tomorrow, I guess. I don't know. It is something else. You convinced me enough to like look back on it. I was like, you know, I'm gonna just watch this. Why not? I feel like tomorrow's vlog might be pretty cool. Um, I mean, it's not a solo vlog, uh, which sucks. But as of course, Faith will be back in the vlog, and our other coworker will be back in the vlog because she had to go to Spare Halloween to look for something. And Faith offered it to her to like come join us, and I was like, oh, well, I didn't think about inviting her, but you know, okay. So I told her like, look, you curse on camera, I do not give a care. She's like, aren't you like gonna like bleep that out? I'm like, yeah, but I mean, you guys heard so many vlogs of us cursing numerous of times, so that'd be fun. But I'll still go live tomorrow, like explain about it, and stuff. But I might do them everything like on my own because I am gonna request off to like go down there and stuff. So I might do that by myself, honestly. Like the mall idea and everything. And plus, I heard too that Metairie, the store over there, recently got their Adventure Zone hooked up. So I'm excited. I'm excited to go see that whenever I do make a return. You know what's interesting though, that I found very interesting when it comes to like with Metairie, um, in that store particular. We used to have a Kmart years ago in that same area uh, where the store is at. No, where most of like the O'Reilly Planet Fitness is at today. Yeah, they're selling it at stores. They actually said that it was installed in stores. It was a test at first, but now it's installed like every location. Every location supposedly is supposed to get the Adventure Zone. It's crazy. Like the trampoline was a test, and then it went through, and every store's getting it. It's one of those things, man. It's crazy. Let's see. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about. So, um, I don't know if there's a way I can like full screen. Well, I can do this. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna flip my camera around. So you see here, we said the Optic Sea Life. So this is where I don't think Northridge getting one. I know Northridge get a trampoline. I know Pinesville got Vope actually, but yeah, I doubt you on that. I mean, I agree with you on that one too. So as I was saying, oh yeah, see where this says Arctic Sea Life. So this is where the new current building's at for Chuck E. Cheese, and this is back from February 2022. So as far as I know, the HR block, if I'm not mistaken, is still there to this day. But this is what the Chuck E. Cheese building used to look like back then. It used to be Arctic Store, Aquarium, no Arctic Store, back in the day. So of course, right around the corner, across from the building, you can see here. This is where Surge Trampoline Park used to be at. This is now I forgot what it's called. Pickles and Pins. Yeah, this is Pickles and Pins. So when I first came, yeah, this is like years ago, man. So when I first knew about the closing of the location and stuff, I seen this, but I thought this was the Surge building that they were installing it in, but no. So like I said, now where the aquarium or the Arctic, you know this, this fish store, yeah, let's call that. This is where the new building is, or the new Chuck E. Cheese building is at. Uh, so of course, let's see where the old building used to be at. So right here, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. So right before we go here, we used to have a Kmart right next to the Chuck E. Cheese. So literally this whole Kmart building is where like Planet Fitness is, O'Reilly's is literally at. So this whole like area is where Planet Fitness is, O'Reilly's at, as of currently now. And I didn't know before that we used to have a Kmart in this particular area. So yes, this used to be the Kmart back in the day. Never knew that. And maybe I probably didn't know that when I went to the old store that time. But yeah. Me too. I didn't know either. Imagine Taylor came in here and started seeing that. She will freak out. She'd be like, "Yo, that's amazing," or something like that. I don't know. I gotta show her that next time. But I'll mention that whenever I do go to Metairie. So of course, as we go around here, we move forward down to about September 2018. I'm just clicking away. Uh, if you guys can tell. So we go here, and here's the. Come on. So this is location. Oops, sorry. This is the location now. I mean, this is the old location. They changed the exterior sign to the Phase 5 exterior. But if we go back to like the year 20. Oh, shoot. Hold on. It's 22. I gotta go to 28. Okay, look. So if we go back to year 2018, which it changed again. I'm trying to show you guys the old exterior because that's the new one. That's the Phase 5 one. Okay, so right here you used to have a Joann's. A Joann's used to be right here, but that Joann's got taken down. I don't know where this building actually is now. I think they got rid of this side of the building. Maybe so. I remember the ranch used to be here, because where this building is, like this used to have the ramps. I remember that. And this is what the old building looks like before they move over. So this is what the inside of it looks like. It's hard to tell because I can't really get like a clear picture. I mean, this is a close, but let me try to zoom out a little bit so I can go like to 2018 so you guys can kind of see what it looks like. Why did they move? Okay, so hold on, give me 1 second. So this is what This is what Joann's look like after when they close. And Chuck's is still right here. Kmart is still right here. I think this is when Kmart kind of closed. I don't know when the Kmart closed over here, honestly. All right, 1 second. Let's try to hit 2018. Or can I? No. I got you, buddy. Give me 1 second. Let me explain the story. Oh man. Oh shoot! I think I got it. Okay, so like I said, Joann's was used to be right here. Here's the location signature back in 2018 before they removed it over, like you said, maybe due to like outdoor damages or something. Yeah, so this is what the building looks like back in 2018. When it was still a Chuck E. Cheese and stuff. And now currently where this is at, this is Surge. So story what happened is because the building right here, which is also Surge, so Surge, this used to be a Surge place. This was owned by former Saints football player Drew Brees, and he was going to expand it to like where people can have like an adults like only thing. Well, not adults, but like family thing with bowling and laser tag and stuff like that. Think of it as like a Dave's and Buster's, all right? So they got rid of this old location and they were gonna move it to the new location in the plaza area, which is where, of course, where the old Chuck E. Cheese building used to be at. So, um, so this whole area, and I think the Joann's is part of it too, if I'm not mistaken. This is where Surge is at today. So instead of closing down the whole entire store, the company, I guess, or the landlord, or somebody talked and said, hey, is there any way we can just move locations over so that you can have our old spot and we just have a brand new spot? So of course they did came with the agreement. So they move over to where the Sea Life store is at, and we still have a Sea Life place in Metairie. Actually, it's just on another side of town. So this is where the new Chuck E. Cheese building used to be at. I think they still have the Cash Advance and the H&R Block. I want to say yes, and at the same time I want to say no. But this is where the new Chuck E. Cheese building is as of 2025. And when the Kmart used to be at, it now has a Auto O'Reilly's and a Planet Fitness. O'Reilly and Planet Fitness. And of course, this area right here is Surge. And of course, where the old Surge building used to be, this is now a Pickles and Pins arcade place. Yeah, that this Kmart is long gone, but this ain't the one I was referring to in the video. I didn't know that we had a Kmart right here. So like I said, the Kmart now is long gone. They demolished down the building. It actually is now a where to take a spot. It's Planet Fitness, which also recent opened up around last year, and of course O'Reilly's. So that's the two places that spit the spot of this old Kmart. There's another Kmart in Metairie that I seen like, God, like 2023. No, the whole store got fully demolished. The whole building got demolished. Some games got removed and went to the new building. Because I remember where some of the games used to be at. Not in be at, but in the store. I remember they used to be in the store. I know for sure some of the old games, like they got moved over. Like for example, let me show you my Instagram. Let me. Ugh. Wait, what the hell? Sorry, that popped it up. Let me show you guys what I mean. So, my throat. Okay, boom. So here's the old location. This is the old location as what it looks like when I posted this, like, well, okay, last year. As last year, I want to say. So this is the old location. The Alpha had to get replaced, and nonetheless. So yeah, they took everything out that day. My tech told me about it too. When you went, they took everything out of the store. I don't remember if I shared these pictures on YouTube or not. I will have to look again. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't, but I will have to check again. Yes, they had an alpha. Yeah, they had an alpha. I have footage of that stage back in like 2021. So this is what the building looks like when it got demolished. Uh, oh, okay. Never mind. So when the Joan Ann's was gone, they just add they just add an extra wall there. Okay, that makes sense. Yes, the ball got destroyed. Everything art-wise got destroyed. Like I said, my tech, he sent me videos and stuff of what the store looked like. So he was, when he got there, the bot immediately got destroyed. And I mean, that bot was in such worse condition too, man. He deserved to get destroyed. I'm sorry to say that, but that damn bot, Metarie's bot, was not in the best condition ever. When I seen him the first time. But yes, he did sadly get destroyed. Oh, um, sorry, my throat is crazy right now. The store did close on March 17th, 2024, so that was like a year ago of this recent month. So this is what it looks like as of now. I mean, looked like as of, April, I took these pictures. So you can see that they really covered up a lot with the old party planners and everything. And this is just from the Windows point of view. You can see the whole inside of it. It's like it's so mentally destroyed and gutted out and all. You can kind of see like my shadow too. And I remember talking to my friend Katie, and she was like thinking about getting some stuff, but it was like hard for her to get because, like, corporate is really strict on these things, man. So you gotta see a lot of the old stuff. I think that's where the showroom used to be in that corner down there. And this is what the new building looks like. Oh, okay, so never mind. I think most of the other stuff did got moved. So this is where the new building is today. The new location. So, speaking of the new location, I'm going to share some photos from that. Okay, so here it is. So O'Reilly's actually right here. So like I said, where the Kmart used to be, O'Reilly's. No, it's on my old phone, if I'm not mistaken. And I got to get that bad boy back working. It's on my old phone. So, this is the new location. This is when they had the trampoline zone. They were the first location in Louisiana to actually install the trampoline zone. I never share these photos on Instagram. I mean, sorry, YouTube. Wow, okay. We don't have this. New Orleans got this. We don't have this. I'm jealous. And of course, they have the Welcome to the Chuck E. Cheese location. That stuff. Here's the video wall. You want to know what's crazy? And I'm glad Abe is not in here. They have a Helen and a Munch. They don't got a Jasper. They really do not have a Jasper poster at all. They only have the other four characters and not Jasper, which is weird. Which is absolutely weird. That there is no Jasper walk around. But New Orleans got a Jasper walk around. I don't know if you guys saw that other blog I did like last year. This came from Metairie. I remember that. This came from the old location. Um if I can find pictures. I got the games. No, I don't got the games. Okay. Alright. Here's the games. Ring toss we do have. Yeah, they have room for Pascali. Ring Toss, we do have at the store now. It's one of the newest games. Here's the new games that they have. I don't. Well, Halo for sure. I know Halo because my tech told me about Halo. They got two versions of Halo actually, which is really cool. Um, like I said, some of these games they came from the old Metairie location. They got a newer version of Skee Ball, which is like pretty ass dope. I think this came from the old location. Both of these two came from the old location. I'm not 100% sure. It's been a long time. But these two, the sketchbook and the Nicktoons racing game, those came from the old location. Which is like a rare thing to see. Because if I'm not mistaken, some of the old games came from the location. And these two came from the old location, and which is pretty great, pretty great, and I love it. Hey, look at that! Got the back of Adventure Chuck at a 2.0 location. But I know some stuff either got trashed or they went to SPT. I'm not. I think everything else got trashed, and whatever got saved went to the old location, like with Huntington. Okay, speaking of the trampoline zone, here's the trampoline zone. Recently, they just got the Adventure Zone. But hey, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. They got a Jasper poster. I think Metairie is the only location that I've been to that have not only have all the character posters. Look at that. They got the other character posters. As for Homa, we only got Munch and Chucky. And I see other location has like 3 of it. So guess what? I'm gonna get Metairie a pass because you don't got a character poster Jasper, but you got a Jasper trampoline poster. I'm I'm hoping when I return that Jasper poster is at least still there because I heard they got the Adventure Zone and I want to take a stab guess that it's probably where that snowball machine game is at. But I'm hoping that they kept the posters. You know, at least Jasper. Not then. Mary just lost all my respect for for it in general. So this is the trampoline zone. It has all 6. So that's pretty cool. My little sister went in it and she loved it. So you know. And then last but not least, here is Surge, the old building. Which I thought this was like the new building I was up, but no, this is the old building of Surge, or what it looks like when they close. And that was literally right after I left from the old location, but this is now Pickles and Pins. Um, so yeah, I have to just sit down one day and just make like, I'ma just make like I'm gonna just make photos out of not photos but posts out of these now because I never show you guys like I just sat back and realized I never show you guys a lot of stuff from the uh Homa damage, you know, and I never shared on the YouTube. I keep saying Instagram because I always post on Instagram, and now I'm doing more with YouTube now, and it's like I'm so more active on YouTube. One day I just gotta like look through these photos and like I'm gonna just post these to YouTube since you know the responses and the likes and everything from the homeless stuff was really good. Was really good. Remember we was living very let's say we're debating on whether you should say the lonely chair or not. Don't remind me. That damn chair. Wait, is my buddy still in this photo? Where's chair? Where's that chair? I don't see chair. Hey, look, there he is. Wait. Yeah, look at my boy Chair. My boy Chair's chilling. I should have saved that chair, honestly, man. I should have. Like, nobody see me doing it and no construction workers were there. I still regret to this day that I didn't save that chair. So, thanks, Cheddar, for reminding me something that I fully regret doing. Not doing on that live stream was saving that freaking chair. And I know everybody was saying, grab the chair, save the chair, but I don't want the chair. I'm still having regrets from that one. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it so much out of you. But yeah, I remember. But yeah, I gotta share these one day. I'm gonna just take time out and post these, man. Cause you know I gotta go ahead and post. I have some old memory photos too, actually. Let me just. Yeah, I know. Thanks. I I know you're not trying to do it on purpose, but thanks. Alright, I do have some old. I'm gonna show you guys this one last thing that maybe, yeah, I post these on my Instagram too. Hey, where's my Metairie stuff? Oh, I have some Metairie photos in here. Oh, okay. Either they're in a flash drive or I did not do what I think I'm about to say. I'm hoping I didn't delete those Metairie photos that I was looking at one time. Because I know I have Metairie photos. Oh, these are New Orleans photos. I mean, yeah. Yeah, these are New Orleans photos. I might have to share these one day, you know? New Orleans photos. I'm going to share these one day. I share some of them, but I got to share these one day to YouTube. But that's not it. I mean, hold on. Where's the Metairie? Yeah, those are my photos from New Orleans. I just gotta find time to post them. I don't think I have Metairie photos. Shoot, because I had some good photos from like 20 really? From like 2021 when I went to Metairie. I forgot which drive I had them in. Man, hold on. Also, don't judge the fact that my stuff is full. Your boy been kind of late on the rent due money, alright? It's a work in progress. Nope, not that one. Alpha Pictures. Wait, in New Orleans? Or maybe did I swap them over in there on accident? Oh, they don't see no apples in here. Huh. Wonder where you seen that at? You ain't talking about this, huh? That's a video. No, this is homeless stuff. Ooh, one day I'm gonna share these. You know, again to the public. I'm gonna start sharing like some more stuff. I thought it was in here. Or was it in here? I don't remember. But I remember saving these one day, and like, no, they're not from Metairie. Metairie bot was not in that condition. I can tell you that right now, pal. Metairie's bot was not in that condition. The condition of that stage was totally different. It's not in this folder. Okay, so I can't confirm they're not in this folder. Oh, I gotta send on that one. Yeah, I can confirm that it's not in this folder. Okay. I gotta re-look at these old stuff I had here. Oh, I remember this video. I'm about to play it another night, actually. I remember this. Well, I'm gonna play it another night. Not tonight, though, but I'll play it another night. Where's it went? Yeah, it's not in here. I just hoping... How awful is Metairie? The stage was like in bad condition. Alright, I'll play one video for Not tonight. I'll play you like one video from Metairie. Like their alpha stage was so horrible. I mean, it was a childish story of mine, but it was really horrible. I'll play one video for tonight, then I'll try to figure out where I put it at. Oh, let's see. What is a good song actually I can play for you guys? What is a good song? What do you guys want to hear? I mean, all of them are pretty much bad. You know what? Let's not do the ones where like he has dialogue talking. Let's do the first one.
Why did you order 20?
Hey. Me don't need ads. Me needs video to watch. So this is the first time I film. Alright, just a little context. So this was like months after. Or no, sorry, this was weeks after. You know, Ida. No, months after Ida. Weeks after, you know, I was trying to, you know, cover the loss of my original stage, the storm, whatever. Halloween, I was down at my mom's house, and I took my sister, well, she brought me and my sister over to Chuck E. Cheese in Metairie, because, you know, never been to the store in a long time, and I went to go film. This is my first time seeing the Halloween show, seeing the stage and whatever. I had to be careful because the manager at the time saying that, you know, I couldn't really film anything with families around. So yeah. So let's see what Bad Boy looked like the year before they stopped programming and he got sadly destroyed. Ooh, I'm gonna make a collaboration out of this now. Hold up. Bro got the strobe lights on the whole time. Don't ask me what I was doing during this time. Boy, I was showing the lights and everything. I don't know what's going on with the strobe light. And keep in mind, this is my first time recording an alpha stage, and I didn't know what I was doing. Dude was leaning the whole time throughout performance. The pizza phone works. There's no Geminis. He is lightless, yeah. None of those lights worked either. Yeah. I'm sorry, it's a nice, like, look, I love alphas, honestly, but this one was a disgrace as a joke. The TV didn't work either. All the other lights didn't work. Probably so. I mean, back in the day, he was working pretty fine, but this one they stopped caring. This was 21. That's the only time I went. So this one, the songs were still new.
Where have you been? You're missing out on all of the trick-or-treating. Look at what I got here. Hey, wait up! You got Big Six Meal too.
So I literally took the whole hour to like film that whole entire show.
We're here for our convertible.
How about a miss?
I'm gonna show you my favorite one that I did. I like this filming.
I sure love Halloween.
This is the last one for sure.
Whoa! Look at this place. Oh, we really got dinner self-decorated. Where is everybody?
The only time he does a body lean up and he's actually working pretty fine in this particular number.
What's that? Hey, Gary. That's Halloween.
Look at that. Look at that body lean. He's actually doing good.
Whoa.
And he's back down.
Look like you're close.
He gave up.
What's going on, buddy?
Exactly. Now look at it. Look at it. He's doing it. He's doing it again. Look at him doing the leaning. He's leaning up.
Oh, Gary.
And he's back down. Like, bro, stay up.
It can feel pretty bad, but you know what you can do when you feel like you can't be seen.
Right. And I think this whole performance he does this.
Just be yourself.
Look at that.
Just be you.
Stroh Light's performing all the time.
Whenever you're feeling invincible, the best thing you can do is just put yourself out there.
I think when I was at the store earlier today, I was like tapping my finger to the music because I like the song a lot.
Be yourself. Show the world who you are. Sometimes it can feel like nobody's ever noticing you. Nobody seems to see any little old thing you do. But if you get out of the shadows and you step
Yeah, he's doing exercise.
you see you're not invisible. You are out of sight, so just be yourself. Just be you.
But don't worry, we're gonna see a bird working.
Whenever you're feeling invisible, the best thing you can do is just put yourself
I remember like a
out
family came to for a birthday party,
there.
and like a little kid was watching me the whole time filming.
Be afraid to be yourself. Show the world who you are. Being you will lift your spirits that you had better believe. When we're not authentic, wanna take on well we. But make no bones about it. You see that this is true. No one can hold a candle.
Yeah, but he was not watching. Like he was in the background.
Just be yourself.
But you're gonna see my little sister though.
Just be you. Whenever you feel you can't be seen, well, the best thing you can do is just put yourself out there.
Look at her. Look at her.
Don't be afraid to be yourself. Show the world who you are. Now everybody say hi.
Hey, bird works.
Be myself. Say hi. Don't be myself. Say be yourself. Say just be you. Say be yourself.
Oh, God.
Say just be you.
And for this moment, I just record the lights because we got no Gemini. Look at that. Why did my dumbass went and record that? I don't know why.
Well, we are special, everybody underneath the sun. And you got something to offer you can share with everyone. And if you keep it hidden, then nobody will know. So come on now, be yourself, show 'em you got soul.
You know, this song really speaks a lot in so many ways, but I'm not gonna say it.
Just be yourself. Just be you.
Yay, applause.
I'm gonna get out there and show the world who I am. That's awesome, Gary.
He's sleeping on the job.
Let's all go trick or treating. Yeah! Come on, guys. Yeah. All right.
And the ticket blaster went off for some reason.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, I think that's enough now. But yeah, you see what I mean? See what I mean by that? So, that's what I feel about Battery's old store. But I do miss it though. Don't get me wrong, I do miss it. I miss when the store was like that, honestly. But you know, it sucks. Yeah, he did back in the day. I reached out to Ryan, and he was down for it. You know, so it was cool. It was cool for him to do that. He said he didn't mind it at all, and like I gave him credit and everything, you know, and we just went to work on it, you know. I know I was lucky back in the day. I think this was right before I found out how more of an asshole he was in the community in so many cases. But yeah, that was like back then. Other than that, I do not reach out to Ryan anymore for like anything. I know it's like Ryan's like an asshole and he just says things like and stuff. Oh, you're good, Augie, no worries. But that was like back in the day. And I mean, I know how to do thumbnails and stuff, but, you know. But, like I said, man, I do miss the store as it is. I do miss that store, like when it once was. Yeah, he's a jerk, yeah, he's a jerk. Yeah, but we won't get into all that details. But yeah, like I said, I do miss the store, how it was back in the day, and you know, I kind of miss that better than what it is like now. Honestly, I kind of wish I would visit that store more often, but I just never really had the chance to like visit that store a lot, like I wanted to back in the day, because. You know, because life was something else back in the day, and I'm kind of glad that I took that trip. Took that trip back in 2021 to go see that store one final time, because if I would know years later that store was going to close and move over and stuff, and Studio C was going to be taken off, it's crazy, man. Yes, that Ryan, Check Entertainment Ryan, yeah. Yeah. But it's funny too, actually, before I end it off, I almost did and made a return trip to Metairie back in 2022. Yeah, I think it was 2022 or 2023 is when I almost made a return trip to Metairie, actually, and this is a great, interesting story, by the way. So back on the old Constant Cheese channel, and this is like the follow-up after, you know, the ending branding partnership with Constant Cheese and Studio Showbiz Entertainment. I had plans of going to Metairie and like filming the show again, and going with a buddy of mine, and we were just going out there testing out, like trying out the pumpkin pizza, all this other stuff, check out the show, whatever, you know, make like a update Metairie video or something like that. Okay, so what happened was with that idea for the trip was me and a buddy of mine, again, we went to my sister's baby shower around September. So this is like, again, leading up to... No, this is like leading up before the shit went down with me and Chad, because I was not happy with the outcome that happened right after this, and it was like already worse. Like, it went from a coworker I was friends with, she didn't want to be friends with me anymore, to the next craziest thing. I'll explain that in a few minutes. So what it was that, what happened was that when I was talking to my dad, because I haven't seen him like in a long time, we were talking about my old car. And I was like, oh, you know, this probably needs some new parts that we're looking into, whatever. And he's like, oh, no, you don't need the new parts. You know, the car will drive fine, whatever, this and that. You know, as long as you still got it running, it's good. You don't need this little part for this. Okay, cool. we're leaving the baby shower. We're going all the way to Mary to my mom's house. This is my first time. I'm driving out there in this old car and everything. We're gonna go see her, chit chat, whatever. We almost make it to Mary. Tell me why there's a CB joint. The CB joint finally gives up in the car, and I'm hearing some weird noises, and I'm freaking out. I'm like, okay, let's pull over to the side. I'm thinking, no, something probably got underneath the car, or a little thing got underneath the car, whatever. I'm looking under. I'm like, okay, cool, nothing really, nothing's underneath the car. Should be good. Try a second time, and I hear the noise again. And I was like, all right, man, how about you take a drive and see what happens? He takes a drive, and there it goes again. There goes that CB joint. The CB joint it's damaged. It's making noise again. I was like, man, turn over, turn over. We turn over to this gas station and call my mom, and AAA had to like literally bring us home. It's a part in the vehicle that's in the car that shit, was it a CB joint that I told him that shit was? Let me see, hold on. I remember talking to him like shit years ago. Let me find it, hold up. Cause he asked me how the car was, and the thing I told this man was a damn CB joint. Let me see, hold on. And I don't know shit about vehicles either, buddy, so. Well, it was either a CB joint or the wire in the transmission came loose. So literally after, it was like October 12th, he texted me at 8:15 p.m. He asked me what's good, and I was like, I told him about the car just broken down and stuff. So a wire or something in the transmission just like took it out, which is stupid. But that's what happens to the old car. And I was like, I was carless until like November, and then I got a new car and stuff, so that's also causing me problems. So it's like I can never stress the fact that cars are just giving me more problems every day. But yeah, a CB joint or a wire got loose in the transmission, and my folks didn't want to waste the money to repair it, so like, hey, let's get a new car. And it's like, okay. It's like, so imagine me like having no car for like majority of the months of October, and halfway until like November with no car. And that sucks because like I had so many ideas like going to Mary and stuff too, and like filming everything, and I couldn't do it because of one simple thing. That's what happened with the car, and ridiculous, honestly. But I do not wish on those times anymore, because I hoping this car does not have more troubles than the previous one did. So curious, but I'll address the other question too, but this will be the last thing as well. So explain your channel bio. This has rebranded. Do you have a channel before this? Yes, I did actually. So let's go deep into the lore. So I did have an old channel called Constant Cheese Entertainment. Not this one. There's another channel named Constant Cheese Entertainment, and that channel was the original channel for Constant Cheese. And that's one, where I had a lot of videos, ideas. The talk show, season 2 of the talk show used to be on that channel. I used to be on that channel a lot with live streaming. A lot of people remember the live streams on that channel. I made a lot of good videos off of that channel. 2020 was a really good time because, man, I was making topics left to right during that period of time. Like, I was doing rants, man. When they like start the early interaction of it, so this will probably be like a whole Saturday Night Live discussion right here. But no, so where the name came from, actually, it came from Chad. So Chad actually is the one that created the name Constant Cheese Entertainment. What it was at one point, my good friend Jack Hollins, The one or CEC Kentucky, which he changed his name over. We were going through old channels because I had a lot of different channels, but they were getting taken down, um, copyright reasons, and he was like, "You should name your channel Showbiz Entertainment," and this channel was only for like uploading like various like Chuck E. Cheese audios. So like the same channels that always upload like audios and whatever stuff like that. Um, um, and this is right before the Herbert Lived 2. Was it? No, sorry. We had two channels. So this old channel was Charles Tucker Entertainment, and the other one was Shows Entertainment. So this one was where like this one had like the Herbert Lives, all those other different types of videos and stuff. So one night Chad noticed the name Showbiz Entertainment, and he said that it was like it's like saying Studio Showbiz Entertainment, but it's taking his name. Even though he didn't trademark the name, by the way, too. So I'm going to keep y'all that in mind. So anyway, we're on the call one night. He noticed the name, and he's like, we should really change the name to something else, something more creative that speaks your own. And this is kind of like considered where the partnership kind of ran into. So he's like, how about you call it Concert Cheese Entertainment? Like, a constification, but your YouTube name's getting rebranded. So I'm like, okay, that's actually sounds pretty good. Concert Cheese Entertainment. So we worked from there. We worked on the graphics, the intros, the banners, and we just changed it from there. Right. It would avoid using Chad's name. Yeah. And after that, Chad led me on to like, okay, I'm gonna get you into this content creating stuff. I'm gonna help you create videos and all. Help you do the editing and stuff, this and that. But it was like more of, I think it was skeptical for him to join the talk show at one point. I think I mentioned it to him about, hey, if you want to join the podcast, you can join. I think he was skeptical about it at first. I want to say, I'm not really sure because it's been a long time, but we actually, yeah, he was skeptical at first. He was really skeptical at first about it because, fan-made projects, this and that, and he likes to do his little own thing. I was like, asking like, what time was that channel? What time? But 2021 or 20? No, it's 21. Yeah, 2020 or 21. I want to say 2020 or 2019. 2019. Yeah. It was 2019, I think. You have to. I'm gonna tell you this. You have to go to. The only way you can find this, you have to go through the old talk show episodes. Like season 1, you got to go through that. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, 2019, 2020, something like that, is where the name. I do not remember the episode, so you might have to look through all those episodes to find it, to find out, where that time period came from for the name Concert Cheese Entertainment. I want to say 2019, but I remember there's this talk show episode that I used to do back in like when the season 1 episodes were, and I mentioned about Concert Cheese Entertainment. There was like this old fandom member used to do like the artworks and stuff for me at the time. I want to say that I really do, but I don't remember the episode because I don't watch the old seasons anymore. But it's in there. It's in there. I can tell you that right now. One of those episodes, 1 or 2 of those episodes, or maybe 3 has like Concert Cheese Entertainment in there, so you will know. But that's the link to the old channel. So after that, I was so more focused on the old channel because I kind of abandoned this channel. The more channel, like Concert Cheese, was gaining more subs, and it gained a lot of attention to the audience. With videos, topics, all that other stuff. And I kind of forgot about this channel. Like, we did the talk show on that channel. We did Chucky discussions. We did Concert Cheese topics on that channel. We almost hit it. I think we hit 1K on that channel, if I'm not mistaken. Or almost did hit 1K on that channel. But then stuff came up, conspiracies came up. The original channel got taken down, and we were trying to figure out. Me and Chad was trying to figure out where the future goes for Constant Cheese. And I remember this old channel was still around, but I never really uploaded anything on here in a while. I was like, I'm gonna just bring this channel back, but we're gonna rebrand it over. Uh, Constant Cheese. So the talk show channel is a wholly different story. I'm gonna explain about that one in a little bit too. You guys make me not want to get off live tonight. Shit, like I'm trying to spare you guys tonight. Damn, we're having story time with Constant Cheese. It's amazing. I can't get off right now because of this. All the questions that you guys are having. Let's keep this up. No, just kidding. I know some of you guys got school in the morning. All right, crap. Like, oh my god, no, just kidding. It's kidding. It's cool though. It's cool though. I love these questions. You guys are learning more into the lore of this. Okay, but anyway, so there was questions about where where everything goes, like where everything is gonna come to. There was question about what the future of Constant Cheese was gonna be. There was a question about where the podcast was gonna take place at. There was a lot of questions about where the next direction was gonna be. Do we start over? Do we just, I would not say give up. Did we start over? Did we make a new channel? Like, what did we do in this case? The talk show did have its own little separate channel. I made a little separate channel for the talk show. The one you guys do see today, that was only supposed to be like for audios and all the other junk. That was supposed to be for the talk show. But, with that in mind, what it was is that now that the old channel was like completely gone, and this one was still like Charles Second Entertainment, and this eventually changed over to Constant Cheese Entertainment 2.0, I made the decision to like say, hey, let's just make the talk show its own YouTube channel. Like, we're gonna separate the fact that it's a part of Constant Cheese, it is, but we're not gonna push our asses or have our asses again getting like slammed for like discussions, interviews, and now we're gonna put this on one channel. Everything's gonna be on a separate ass channel. So we made a separate channel for Chucky's Talk Show, which again, that channel is doing very well on views and stuff. I might have to make like a whole full ass season 1 episode of like all the season 1 episodes. Honestly, I'll look into that one day and start premiering that bitch on the talk show just for funsies. You know what I mean? And I'll do the same thing for season 2. Like, I will make a collaboration. You guys want that? You guys want a full collaboration every season 1 and season 2 episode of the talk show? I'll do it, and I will do the discussions too. I will make a full collaboration of that. I don't know about interviews wise, but I will do that. I will literally would do that. I will start making like collaborations and like full on for that. Just you guys can have like some sort of content on there. That'd be pretty good. I'll make a vote for it. I still remember that line. My favorite song is Holiday Tradition. Good night, everybody. Yep. How long has the talk show been around? That is a very good question, Cheddar. And the talk show been around since 2019. So believe it or not, like I said, you have to go by the first episode of season 1 to look at it. I started. I'm not gonna explain this whole ass story, but I started the talk show May 17th, 2019. Which it was, if I'm not mistaken, again, that was, Chuck E. Cheese's 42nd anniversary. So, the talk show's been around for... I feel like Cheddar got a lot of good ass questions. He's trying to get into the lore tonight. I'm loving this. The talk show's been around for 6 years, man. 6 years. The talk show's been around. What was the first episode? The first episode was about thoughts on the Peacetime Theater era. Like I said, you guys gotta watch the first season of the talk show to like understand. I have a whole playlist of it too, of it. What was it, 2019? Yeah, it was 2019. So I'm gonna read out the episodes because I know a lot of people don't really associate it with it. And I get it. I would not associate myself with these episodes either, but I did. So the episode 1 was like thoughts of the Peacetime Theater era. Episode 2 was like thoughts of the Chucks. Episode 3 was thoughts of the Cool Avenger era. Episode 4 was the thoughts of the CEC Rockstar era. Episode 5 was top 10 current CC songs. I think I'm not mistaken, I started doing like more solo stuff after like two to four. I did solo stuff. Um, Episode 5, I did the same thing. And this is like all unscripted too, by the way. Episode 6, I think me and Jack was on 6 and 7. Yeah, me and Jack was on 6 and 7. Was top 10 CC 90 shows. Episode 7 was top 10 CC 2000 shows, which actually got good views. I remember doing this one with Jonah back in the day before we knew him as Thief in the Burger Order. Episode 8 was top 10 favorite live shows from ChuckyCon 2018. Me and Easy, we did one. Episode 9 together, Why the CC Fandom Has So Much Drama. Episode 10, favorite Peacetime Theater show taste. Episode 11, top 10 Rockfire show taste. Episode 12, top 20 Rockfire show taste part 1. And of course followed by part 2 by episode 13. Episode 14 was top 10 favorite live show from Chuck E. Cheese's. Episode 15 was the rant of the Birthday Star Spectacular, which is funny because in season 2 we did a follow-up of the birthday show, not once but twice. Episode 16 was the top 10 CC characters. Oh my god. Whew. Episode 17 was thoughts on the 1998 shows. Episode 10 was top 10 CC stages. In episode 19, the future looks fun for Chuck E. Cheese's. That's the one me and Chuckster did years ago. The future could be a good revisit for nowadays, I guess. I guess so, man. I don't know. Like I said, I'm definitely gonna like. I mean, like I see that you guys are more used to like the season 2 episodes and the topics and stuff on there, which is good. I don't blame you guys because you guys are more intact with those episodes because like how more I want to say edits they are and how more like attention it gets better. Like those episodes are a lot better than what the first season kind of did because I feel like my editing style for those episodes did a lot better than what season 1 brought to the table. And I see that you guys really attend more to those episodes than to season 1 episodes. So my plan is to definitely make a full-on collaboration of every episode per season. So of course, like you guys will get the full like every episode from season 1, which I think that shit will be like probably a fucking hour or so, depending. And then of course I'm gonna do the same thing for season 2, making like everything full for it, which will be like on the talk show. By the way, it won't be like on this channel or another channel. It's gonna be on the talk show, which and hyping this up for like season 3. You know what I mean? That just for that. And also I'll probably do the same thing for discussions. Interview wise, I might not touch much of the interviews. I'll see what I can do because I feel like the talk show deserves more content, and with this like 2.0 video, again taking its time. The Her Relive episodes is as right now. I don't know what's going on with me and Jack with Her Relive. It's like it's like I'm not gonna touch those. I'm gonna leave those alone. And then sometimes I feel like I just want to walk away from the project now, cause like I get where Jack's coming from with his creativity, and it's like I don't know, man. I miss it. I really do. But he told me like we gotta redo this one special because I gave him a suggestion of another one. And I was like, okay, buddy, like I'm really so close to like walking away from this project because it's been years since we've done a Her Relive thing, and it's like I tell him one thing and then he gets these other ideas and stuff, and it's just like, okay, I see what your driving point is, but I'm not with your idea. We gotta switch this up a bit. We gotta do something better. We gotta come up with an idea where it's like we can both agree on something. So it's like I want one direction with the series, and he wants another direction with the series. He wants to add these characters in, and I don't want these characters added, and it's like I just kind of wish it was different. Yeah, creative differences. Yep, creative differences. It's like I want these characters to stay in. I don't want to add these other characters. I don't want the Bugs Bunnies or the Daffy Ducks. I don't want it to make it like it drags on and on and on forever. You know, he's adding these other characters, which again, I get it. It's his little niche. Uh, you know, but I kind of like I rather stick with fucking specials, you know, like movie style specials. I'd rather stick with that. If we do episodes, I'm gonna lose my whole plot. And yes, that's true. Kirsten did really well with Eleanor back in 2021. That recording was really good. She did. But yeah, man, it's one of those creative differences. Like I want one thing with with the series. It's like I saw him the other day. I was like, saw this idea like we just had like Chucky, Jasper, and Quentin, you know, have Adventure in Candyland. And he mentioned about this Hurry or Live special we did back in 2020. You remember, Kirsten, the one with Thomas and the Thomas one that we did back in 2020. And he said, like, you need the sound effects. And it's like, this happened 5 years ago, dude. We're not about to revision this thing. And then he claimed that the something with the zombies is supposed to be like a season 2 thing. And he told me to add that in. I'm all like, alright, I'll add it in. I said to myself, like, I'll add it in whenever, you know, I get a chance. I mean, I don't be, like, checking and everything, like, all the videos, like, I don't know. It's exhausting, it's tiring, but now it's like, we've been so busy with so much other stuff. Like, I'm doing my own thing now, man. Like, all I can do is all I can do, and now we're stuck on this supposedly next film, and we're trying to figure out a plot and stuff, and it's like, I don't think all these characters should work. Like, let's just keep it to where, like, we have the main characters in the story. Let's not add so many other characters and this stuff. You know, my mind is somewhere else. My mind is like, I like to have the original characters in the story. I like to have Jasper. I like to have Quinn. I like to have Helen. Chucky, you know, those characters. I don't, you know, let's keep those characters in the plot. Let's not add too many other characters. Like, let's have a romance storyline between Chuck and Helen. Let's have Jasper being the smartass in the group. Let's have Quentin be this you know, he's the butt of the joke. Let's have Chitty be jealous of Lauren, which, you know, all that great stuff. Like, I want the characters to, like, I want to write these characters as, like, good characters. I want a good storyline with every character. But yeah, as right now, I don't know what's going on with that. And again, I miss it. I do miss recording so much. You know, back in the day, all three of us get together. You know, one night, I'd be in the room, and we always on the phone. You know, on Google Hangouts, I think it was back in the day what it's called, and we always would record together. That was a fun time. But now it's like, creative differences is one thing, pal. So I don't know what's going on with that, but hopefully me and Jack can figure something out and try to figure out everything for it. Cause like, again, like if I read you this whole plot, like you'll be confused as well. But that's my plan for the talk show. That's my plan for the talk show. As for Her Relive, I'm gonna release those 2 Halloween ones, and I'm gonna release the Jasper one very, very soon. And I think that's it for me for right now. And you know, wherever me and Jack stands for Her Relive, then I mean, shit, we'll just stand from there. I feel like specials are more better, honestly, than doing like series of episodes and stuff, because that's just it's just more better timing, and then everyone can record on their own lines, and he can just send me the audio and shit. So thanks, Hangouts, yeah. I remember those times we used to call it Hangouts, and we used to have a ball back then, man. We used to have a ball. We'd be in the room sometimes late at night, middle of the day, just recording and stuff, and it was great. I think my favorite one we did was the Invasion of the Color Clowns. I still love that line from Jasper with the, "Can you stop crying? I think they smell fear." And like, that was so great. I miss those days. I really do. But hey, set your reminders for it when it does drop. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna end out this stream. I think I'm done talking too much for you guys tonight. Thank you for the questions, Cheddar. Appreciate it, buddy. You're always the guy that know how to carry on with the questions. But yeah, I definitely will look into those old episodes for the talk show. Hopefully to premiere those suckers very soon. And same thing with season 2. Same thing with discussions. Maybe for the interviews. Just give a little content for the channel, honestly, because I just feel like that channel needs some content. But anyway, you also asked about Ethan's content. I'll explain more about that in another night stream this weekend. Watch party, Saturday or Sunday. We'll see. For sure. And then tomorrow I'll be filming a new vlog. So like I said, I will be going live tomorrow, and then hopefully tomorrow I can answer that other question about the Ethan thing. I seen your comment on it, but I was like, I'm gonna answer that question on the live stream. So hopefully tomorrow, if I'm not too tired from doing all this vlogging and stuff tomorrow for it. So yeah, all right. Okay, my brain is too tired. Okay, whew. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go now. My time's got to charge. I got to film tomorrow. Y'all got school. Some of you guys got work. I hate keeping you guys up late. I hate keep myself up late. Alright, thank you guys for joining in again. As always, it's been fun. It's been a pleasure. It's been amazing. You guys are amazing. Awesome team. Awesome family. You already know on the Constitution stream, we always have a lot of fun. Hopefully there's no roaches around here again. Good night, chat. And, you know what? Since you guys been very so good tonight, I'm going to do it for you guys. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bring this lovely, beautiful masterpiece, not back, but I'm gonna bring this beautiful masterpiece on the stream tonight. You already know what time it is.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go, baby. I hate to leave you, but I really must say good night, sweetheart. Good night. Take it, Beach. I gotta go. Oh, you know I gotta leave. I gotta get out. I gotta get out right now. I'm going home. Oh, baby. Beach Bear's out of here. I'm gone. Good night, sweetheart. Good night. Oh, speaking of history, there was a time when there was no Moody Birds. Kittens hummed quietly to themselves,
Appreciate it.
patiently waiting for dinner to end. But no longer do they have to suffer the slings and arrows of a macaroni.
Cause I love you so.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I gotta go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. No, really, I gotta go. We hate to leave you, but we really must say.
You gotta say this.
Good night, sweetheart. Good night.